The European Law Institute is very pleased to be meeting this year in the wonderful city of Ferrara and here in the University of Ferrara for its annual conference and projects meeting. This is a conference spread over several days where we conduct the business of the European Law Institute, our members sitting down together and looking at our various projects and then discussing them in much more detail. I would want to emphasize that what the European Law Institute is a membership organization of all sorts of lawyers, so academic lawyers, judges, practicing lawyers, notaries, representing the whole of the legal community. And by that community coming together, we are able to, through our project work, make suggestions for the improvement of European law. This is not about lobbying on behalf of our own profession. It is about really trying to have a mission to improve Europe's law and legal system. And nothing could be more important at this moment when Europe faces real challenges, be they to do with immigration, financial, or the so-called Brexit. So these are all challenges that have legal implications. And in our discussions over the next days, we will be dealing with issues like the insolvency of businesses, like migration, but also bigger projects to do with civil rules for civil procedure in Europe and criminal procedure and conflicts. These are all important issues that go to the heart of making Europe really function for its citizens and enterprises. And I am keen that the European Law Institute should be at the centre of doing that, and I am very grateful to be hosted in this wonderful city and University of Ferrara.
The European Law Institute annual conference of 2016 has been characterized by some innovative aspects in relation and comparison with past conferences. We have had 3 days of conference. In the first one, we have had the introduction and with the participation especially of Professor Marta Cartabia, Vice President of the Italian Constitutional Court, who have held a keynote lecture concerning the relations between European law and national constitutional law of the member states. In the second and the third day, on Thursday and Friday, the 8th and 9th of September, we have had different panel sessions, parallel sessions, dedicated and devoted to the most important and interesting topics of European law at this time. And especially the most maybe important event has been the keynote lecture of President of the European Court of Justice, Professor Cohen-Lannertz, on Friday, the 9th of September.
Important moment in the framework of the annual conference of the European Law Institute was the meeting of the special interest groups. The 11 special interest groups of the European Law Institute aim to gather and to produce specific expertise on topics which are relevant for the development of EU law. One of these special interest groups deals with digital law and aims to help the European legislator in shaping the new rules facing the issues of the digital revolution. Another crucial moment in the framework of this conference was the launch of the Italian hub of the European Law Institute. By means of the Italian hub of the European Law Institute, the Italian legal community aims to help the European Law Institute and the European legislator in shaping the new trends and the new rules of European law.
We're gathering here in Ferrara for our 2016 annual conference, and this is really more than an annual conference. It is really at the heart of ELI work. This is where the whole ELI membership comes together to discuss topical issues of European law. Projects are at the very heart of the ELI's activities, and the characteristic feature of ELI projects, which is unique in a way for ELI, is that the whole ELI membership contributes to project work. By coming to the annual conference, by providing critical input to what the reporters present there, by joining members' consultative committees, by joining in what we call special interest groups, and together by the combined input from a very broad constituency of jurists from all sorts of legal backgrounds, ELI projects become what they are. Something that finds the support of a very diverse community of jurists. ELI is meant to be the voice of the European legal community. This is our vision, and this is what we're working towards.